Hello there.
Last episode, we busted out. This episode, we're apparently on house arrest. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. And today, we are up to episode 11 now of the Sopranos season 2. I'm almost losing track with the amount I am watching this show. I'm going through this at such a fast pace, recording in advance, and to keep up with the double upload schedule I'm going now, that means you have to record and edit quicker, and I need to slow down. But for the meantime, we're doing okay. Yeah, it is episode 11. This one is titled House Arrest. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing, and we're going to absolutely smash it because this show is absolutely phenomenal. Let's go. Hey, waste management. Production team would have had fun with that.
Yeah, you called yesterday to complain? No, that's our policy. It's written on our trucks. Double your garbage back if you're not satisfied.
I complain because you didn't make full pickups on 12th, 16th, 20th. And then I get charged double for it.
Right. We had to come out twice.
All right, talk to Mike Gendler. See what he says.
What's all this? Looked thirsty last time I saw you.
Celebration. Give me my 400K back.
You know what? I know I left you someplace. So what do I owe you, counselor?
You'll pay me when I actually have to do something.
Let's hope that fucking day never comes, right?
It almost did very recently.
Here we go, the Neil Mink lecture series.
Well, isn't it fair to say we were staring into the abyss? A very close call at brush with a murder beef.
I told you. I was home alone.
You and Macaulay Culkin. Except that neither one of you would have been alone. Use one of the businesses we've got you in for something besides showing income on a tax return. Spend time at Garden State Rennery.
Oh, please, you know what boiling fat smells like?
You have an office at Barone Sanitation.
Get into the
your
field.
ass out of that strip.
Act like you're doing something to the feds.
All right, I hear you.
The feds are a business, Anthony. Millions of tax dollars invested in watching your ass. Sooner or later, just like you, they're gonna want a return on that investment.
Mother of fucking mercy. Where'd you take a sledgehammer to my balls?
No, that's just the incision where I inserted the stent. You're gonna feel a little tenderness.
Okay, almost there. Easy.
You should just use the bedpan next time.
I'm not a cat. I don't shit in a box.
You have to watch your heart.
My heart's fine. When I get out of here, we're going to a discotheque. You and me.
Discotheque.
He's still hitting on the nurse.
What's so funny?
Any chance?
Mr. Soprano, I'm Michael McLuhan from the U.S. Marshal Service, here to reattach your electronic bracelet.
They give you the important jobs, huh?
Excuse me. Your name's really McLuhan?
Right.
So that makes you Marshall McLuhan.
That's right.
What? What's the fucking joke?
I don't get it.
All right, now you may feel some pressure in your chest, but that'll go away as the blood flow to the heart increases. Now just stay in bed, plenty of fluids. I'll get you home tomorrow.
Lucky fucking me.
Is Tony home alone now? Macaulay Culkin style?
Remember, one mouth, two ears, listen to each other.
His marriage
See you
counseling.
next week.
Next up, Tony Soprano. Belvedere, you gotta get it ready for Tony, baby. Loosen her up before the therapy session, you know? It's getting to that point. That's bad.
So, what's up?
I don't know. I'm bored or something. I don't want to come here no more.
Well, not the first time we've heard you say that.
So the other day, I'm watching this movie with Brad Pitt and that blonde, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Sliding doors?
Fuck no. 7.
Banger of a
It's a
movie.
good movie, and I never seen it before.
Banger.
But halfway through it, I'm thinking, this is bullshit.
What?
Wasting my fucking time. Why do I give a shit who the killer is? What difference is that information gonna make in my life?
Very true.
So I shut it off.
Aww.
Good for you.
You didn't get to see the ending.
What did you do instead?
Went out in the yard and burned ants with a magnifying glass. Little sense of humor here.
Another shot.
You still in mourning over the coming of managed care?
Go on.
And what's the point? You go to Italy, you lift some weights, you watch a movie. It's all a series of distractions till you die.
I hear depression talking.
Yeah, well, I'm not up on my dosage. Medication, medication, medication. What do I got to show for it?
Who knows where you'd be without the medication? Anyway, some people take pleasure in the simple doing of things.
Yeah, well, the things I take pleasure in, I can't do. Currently trying to change my business profile, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so it's all about your legal problems.
I love the way obviously I think it's due to the shot. The shot helps things a little bit. But like I just love the way how in the scene, like we got a little taste before of how what Melfi's like in different therapy sessions with other individuals when she's the therapist, not her getting counseling. And then she's a bit more expressive with Tony. I love how expressive she is. It's not like overly expressive, but I just love how, you know, I don't know, I just love how, I don't know, I just like it. It's just hilarious to see. He's more fascinated with Tony. Obviously, she needs that shot to be like, here we go. There's going to be another one. There's going to be a movie here with this guy. You never know what to expect. That's why.
Friend.
Mr. Soprano, you have to stay in the wheelchair until you leave the building. Hospital rules.
So call a cop. A little procedure. You think that they worry about the sick people.
It's all about the insurance.
My
You
guy.
remember my Chucky?
Little Chucky. He drove the bike for the butchers.
My guy heard Catherine and all was cured.
He's a cop now, like his father, a detective.
He was a good egg, your Lou. He was a real straight shooter. He had a lot of class.
You still in Belleville?
Same house. Watson Avenue.
I'm right on Ampere Parkway, near our beloved alma mater. Maybe we could have coffee, catch up. There's an IHOP by the dry cleaners.
The doctor says I'm not supposed to leave the house. Too much stress.
House arrest.
Sir? The chair.
Yo. He told us you're gonna go to cops and they called Anthony Davis on his ass. I'm joking. It's a joke, okay?
The fuck? I don't show up for 8 years. All of a sudden, you turn my office into a storeroom?
No, I gotta get this shit cleaned right out.
Connie!
That's how you know he hasn't. 8 years, Dale.
This is Mr. Soprano.
Tony, how you doing?
Connie DeSapio.
What happened to Diane?
A little self-indulgent when it came to the office supplies. Connie,
Look
Mr.
how she's doing her
Soprano
hair,
has been out in the
Connie.
field, but he's gonna be spending some time with us here at HQ. So let's get Ralphie in here and Danny too, and let's move these boxes out, the books.
What should I do with them?
I don't know. Make room.
I'll put them by the copy machine.
Oh my
Nice
god.
rack.
Now, the Department of Sanitation I can handle, Tony, but if the DEA gets involved, we're gonna lose our 901.
Son of a fucking bitch.
I'm sorry. I don't like to break your balls.
You know that piece of shit's gonna be my brother-in-law.
Family's family.
Nice, huh?
The RICO Act, Elliot. We sat there and we talked about the fucking RICO Act.
That was the first ever conversation, wasn't it?
Treat different patients, your base of knowledge expands.
2 years ago, I thought Rico was a relative of his. I am drinking in between sessions.
It's very serious.
Just on the days that I see him, I can't take it.
Designated drinking.
Finally, thank you. Are you taking steps to seriously end it?
He wanted to end it. He said last time he wanted to stop coming, but I talked him out of it.
Why?
If I was at Sloan and he had a pituitary tumor, would I stop him from coming? Elliot, it's like that thing with watching a train wreck. I'm afraid and repulsed by what he might tell me. But somehow I can't stop myself from wanting to hear it.
Curiosity, baby.
I don't snore.
Ah, don't be embarrassed. Obstructive sleep apnea is serious. Every time your airway closes down and you wake up fighting for breath, it puts tremendous strain on your heart. Dr. Shrek is absolutely right in prescribing this for you.
Makes me look like a sick man.
You're not sick. But testing shows REM-wise, you have 40 arousals per hour.
More since I met you.
Hey. You need to chill, Uncle Jun.
Arousals mean a change in your stages of sleep.
Oh, okay.
You are such a flirt.
I
Stop by tomorrow, okay? See how you did?
was like, man's getting 40 erections an hour. That's crazy. That's...
Judge Crater, how should I know?
The one ordered the house arrest?
Answer the door. It's a goddamn expression.
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Fuck me.
You don't want Catherine seeing him like this?
Oh, Catherine, what a surprise.
I would have called. You're unlisted. I brought Manigot.
How's your foot?
It's better, thanks. Heart?
Better.
Is it?
The cynical part of me thinks Catherine's getting close to Uncle June because she's wired. Because her son's the police officer and he's using her as a potential informant. I could be reading too much into it, but the fact that her son... I wouldn't put it past the FBI or the feds to use that connection. For instance, their mother, who was previously close with this mob boss, or alleged mob boss, to wear a wire and, you know, gain information of him. And get close to him.
For a visit?
Actually, the nurse just got here. We're about to have my examination.
Oh, well, maybe Friday then. I volunteer at the bingo since Louis passed. Well, enjoy the manicot.
Thank you, I will.
I don't know if there's, like, some romantic tension there.
A neighbor lady. She went to school with my older brother.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Like, I don't know if Catherine's actually attracted to him, or June thinks that, yeah, her son's potentially using her. I don't know if he's thought ahead of, like that.
Send that lady away for? I thought you were bored.
Talking to that dreadnought would help?
Dreadnought,
She's
damn.
all right.
Man said the Last Jedi.
We have in common. Bunyan. You know how I feel about feet?
Hey, you know how Tarantino feels about feet?
Hey, someplace, huh? That landscaping is gorgeous.
Janice, you're completely transformed. What can I say?
You look good, Janice.
Hey, you look pretty good, Janice.
What a giant asshole, you know?
What? Well, coke. Well, you don't keep it on you. I gotta go to the deli in Nutley.
Tony,
You don't sell that shit along those routes. You understand me?
I'm working with Junior on this.
I don't give a shit if you're working with Walmart. Knock it the fuck off.
We're gonna earn here. We're saving for a house.
You got enough on your plate just picking up garbage.
Not if you and that fucking association and that cocksucker Barone don't let me expand.
Are you fucking stoned or what? After 5 years, the cops are finally leaving garbage alone. A drug bust on one of those routes, it's a different story. You got the FBI, the DEA, all those fucking pricks are gonna be breathing down our necks again. Some coke. What is the big deal?
It could end up a big deal. That's what Tony's
You wanna
saying.
deal drugs, it's your business. You do it on association garbage routes, it's my fucking business. It stops today. You
Don't
got it?
interfere. Don't interfere. Stay in your own lane.
Don't give me your fucking Manson lamps. Just fucking stop. Another thing, don't tip a truck on a problem customer. You know, I fucking hate the way you make me fucking ride you. Now get the fuck out of here.
Man, Tony was all smiles about 30 seconds ago. Look at the way Richie looked at him. You can tell Richie hates his guts. Like, sense the panic attack coming there almost. Oh, possibly.
Municipalities went private.
Yep.
So now we've been on a landfill down in West Virginia. 3,000 tons.
Nah, I think he's gone. I think he's lost his bearings. He can't maintain his composure from here. Unless he somehow miraculously sits down. Nah, it's over. It's wraps.
Call the ambulance. Oh my God, that's come out. Tony.
For Christ's sake, I just passed out. If it's nothing physical, then what the fuck is wrong with me?
I would think you would be relieved.
No, I'll be relieved when somebody puts their finger on whatever the fuck it is that's wrong with me. I wish it was something physical so I could have it ripped the fuck out.
I'm sorry. It's just very frustrating. I know you're only trying to help.
You know, losing some weight wouldn't hurt.
Mic drop. You know what? Fair play to that nurse to have the balls to say that. Like, yeah, the cojones on that woman. Fair play. That's one strong woman right there. Tony Soprano or no Tony Soprano? She said that. That could have been Thanos in that room and she still would have said that.
Better than she said. I mean, it's all fucking believable. It's all original World War II shit.
You're fucking kidding me.
I know nothing. Nothing.
How ironic that pussy is saying that.
You gotta come down here. You're gonna love this stuff. Nah. We got Eisenhower's dinnerware from Allied headquarters in London. We got a couple of Hermann Goering's personal pearl-handled...
They did a History Channel heist.
We got the Jeep the Patton drove around in Sicily.
We have ways of dealing with you, Mr. Soprano.
Put that thing down. Put that down. It's expensive.
No, I better listen to the lawyer.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You guys go ahead without me.
Damn, Tony taking a little bit of initiative there, not being rash in his decision making. Gotta be responsible, gotta stay put. Okay, he might have seen the woman there and thought to himself, F it, I'm gonna go down.
So, how's that English class going? Comparative literature, whatever?
Complet was last semester.
Melfi, pizza with knife and fork. Do you guys eat pizza with a knife and fork? Come on, man. Like, that ain't the way to do it. You're meant to... Oh, just...
Excuse me, could you move your cigarette?
Pardon me?
It's blowing into my son's face. Thank you.
We're allowed to smoke.
I was about to say, you shouldn't be allowed to smoke in a restaurant.
Jersey is woefully behind. But could you move it?
Mom, it's no big deal.
It's no big deal to move it either.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry?
I'm not gonna move it.
Why not?
Bitch!
Because you're very rude.
I said excuse me quite clearly.
Your tone.
It's
This-
a health hazard. Move it.
This Karen...
No. I'm a physician. Do you know what you're doing to the rest of us? My son has taken the trouble in his own life to live in a smoke-free dorm.
My salutations.
Mom?
This isn't a smoke-free restaurant.
Look, this is silly. Could you just move the fucking thing?
Not when you talk like that.
Just move the cigarette, please.
No.
No?
Motherfucker!
Mama! Well,
She having a Tony Soprano moment here.
excuse me, what did you say?
Ma'am, come on. I saw what happened. Let's just, shall we?
Will you call the police?
I don't think that's warranted, but ma'am.
Oh, no, please call the police because I'm not the one with a lethal weapon here.
Ma'am, I'd like you to leave.
Come on, Jason.
I'm
You know
out
what?
of here.
If that was my mom, I would have been like, damn, mom, fair enough. My mom's showing some bite. But I feel like Melfi, seeing like the breakdown she's having, or sort of like what's going through her mind at the moment, I feel like she will probably report to that therapist and think like a little bit of Tony is rubbing off on her. She's starting to become like him the more she's with him. Or she's just got that other side to her that she's finally unlocked, maybe because of Tony.
Where you been? I've been calling you all afternoon.
My fucking hand is stuck down the drain, and I can't reach the fucking phone.
Good thing I'm nice, because I could start tickling you.
Jesus Christ. How long you been standing there?
6 hours! Now get the fucking detergent and lubricate my wrist. Motherfucking son of a bitch.
Okay, that's hilarious.
I thought you were Bobby.
Why didn't you just call a plumber?
Because he can't
What? My fucking toes?
reach the phone.
Flex. Come on. Let's go limp. Limp, you're flexing. Let's go limp.
You're flexing.
That's it. You're flexing.
You're flexing.
Simmer down. Simmer down.
I've never seen flexing pronounced with different pronunciations like that.
Jesus Christ. This fucking house. I'm dying here.
All right, just take it easy, okay?
Take it easy.
You're coming to the engagement party at least, right? You'll get special permission?
Oh, so he's proposed.
Make
It's
it
done.
happen.
It's everything.
I don't give a
Gage.
shit if you do, you don't.
He said we can't sell coke on the route anymore.
What?
That's what he said. I guess nobody should eat but him. You should have seen him in the golf outfit.
No. Or you look at it logically and look at the DEA. You've all got indictments hanging over your head. Uncle June's on house arrest. He's the one that should be more... okay. I'm not going to go into it.
Where did he get the effrontery?
He's the boss. Whether he has grand mouths or not.
And this shit is okay with you?
I know how much you love him, Junior. I don't want to say anything disparaging.
How it is. They're bureaucrats. They knit, they pick. It's passive-aggressive, pure and simple. They hate their lives, themselves. I know. They're not out in the field.
Throwing fish in a
What can I
bowl.
do? It's mandatory. Okay, hold on. Connie, get me the paperwork on the separation requirements for New Jersey.
Where is it?
I don't know, I put them with the recycling files.
Can I get you something? Coffee?
No, I'm all right. I'll be going home soon.
That's one awkward employee right there.
I embarrassed my son. How's he supposed to know where this type of behavior is coming from? Box is for OCD.
Among other things, I've had success with it treating other compulsions as well.
Compulsions, Elliot? Come on.
You're patient, Jennifer. Your inability to bring the therapy to a conclusion.
Elliot, I honestly believe that he's not ready.
The master hasn't finished
I really
training
think that I'm
obsessed.
the apprentice. The training's not concluded.
My finances are nobody's goddamn business.
Yeah, and that garbage is my business. And I don't want you and another shitbird fucking it up.
Your business?
Yeah. Why don't you get that to that bald dome of yours?
Why does everything have to be so difficult?
I think no matter what happens with Tony and Uncle June now, no matter what love Uncle June shares for Tony, I feel like that same thought's going to go through his head. And Richie April said it last episode. This guy was meant to be 6 feet under a year ago. You made that decision. So anything, I feel like they're against him no matter what, all the time, no matter how much they say they're with him.
You know, back in the 50s, we worked together. Even rival families settled their differences amicably.
Oh, yeah. I remember that picture of Albert Anastasia lying there all amicable on the barbershop floor.
There were exceptions. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I come back?
It's all right. We're done here.
Oh, bad night last night, huh? Let's see if we can't get you a more comfortable fit on this mask.
That little cupcake, she never came back. The one with the mask.
Tracy?
Sent her a bottle of Shalimar.
Maybe because you're a creep?
She never mentioned it. You should be happy at least. The stent was a complete success. Let's not tempt fate by taxing the heart.
How many MiGs you shoot down last week?
Every time I see Diet Coke now, I'm just going to think of Maddie.
Where's that fucking man to go?
It's gone.
Have a fucking tray in there!
I was hungry.
Bobby!
Son of a bitch.
You know, it's not my fault you got your hand caught. What do you
Man
have to be
got a
so
bigger
nasty?
freaking belly than Baymax and he's still eating. Look at the size of that thing. That thing's a straight damn parabola.
What listing?
Belleville, I need a number for a Catherine Romano.
Thank you. For what city?
Cocksucker. Belleville!
Please hold for an operator.
That's the rash from the carpet, yeah, from which he fell.
No, he shrimp all the time.
MSG? Any change in medication?
No.
A new laundry detergent, something like that.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Have you been under any undue stress lately?
Is that the only word you people know?
Sometimes pressure can result in contact dermatitis.
Oh, is that what that is? See, now I knew that was bad.
It means rash.
So?
I suggest you talk about stress management with him.
Yep, that's some stress management. And this is not a dream.
To tell the truth, I was surprised to hear from you.
I was sorry we missed
That was long coming, that one. Even though it's only been this episode, that was overdue.
No.
I stopped by the other day, but I guess you were out. It was odd. I thought I heard you hollering. Can I ask you something, Corrado? Was my Lou ever, you know, on the take?
No, of course not. Why would you ask such a thing?
Because she wired.
Sometimes, you know, I'd find money. Hundreds of dollars. Cash. In his pockets at night.
Probably won it at the racetrack.
You think so?
Sure, why not? Somebody has to win.
He's protecting her husband's image, I'm guessing. Or not ratting himself out, because he knows. I don't know. I don't know if I think I'm reading too much into it.
You know, a little marble, maybe some new fixtures.
It's nice.
You think you'll come down on the price? Tony, it's your sister. Would it kill you to take a little interest?
I'm here, ain't I?
Oh, sorry, we're late.
Paper says Fox Hill Lane. She takes me to Stag Trail Road.
Not bad, huh, Carm? Oh, wow. I mean, if we have kids, my house is just not big enough.
Imagine having to waste your sister's husband in the future. Because I feel like it might go down that road. It might go down bad choice road, okay? Because he's going to cause so much headache in the background. Or he might cause so much headache. And the fact that it's his sister's husband, that's what's going to get him off all the time.
Like Tony says, it's not our house anyway. Come here, you gotta see this bedroom. You can make a den out of a closet.
Talked to my uncle the other day, Rich.
That's a big ass house for two people.
These walls, skim coat. Not that plain sheetrock shit. Not only that, they put on a lawn this year. It's new. When'd you put your lawn in?
So we're competing now?
This is a great school district. Are you all right?
We're moving house.
I gotta go.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just, I feel hot.
Oh my God, you're all clammy. Come on, let's get you home.
No. You stay with them and help them and,
It's the side. It's the side of Richie. Richie and what he does. It gets the nerves going. Richie's in the background smiling. He's just a nuisance. He's a little. He's like a parasite. Just he never goes away. He's a leech.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
What are you doing?
Organizing a basketball pool. No, for the people in the office.
Yeah, sounds great. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a call from a friend of mine in Nutley. Guy's a cop. They got Richie's driver on video. He sold 3 ounces of coke at an arcade down there.
Great.
It's all right. I talked to Richie.
This was last night.
Guess we'll have to torch a truck or something. Oh, you don't want to hear that. And I sure shit didn't say it. Think I'm trying to work on this office pool.
Oh, sure. I'll leave you alone.
Tony drawing a table. Hey, yeah, you gotta take time out, you know? Can't focus on you gotta make sure that you're not focusing on the game. You can't put yourself in the game. You gotta, you know, lay low for a while. And I like this episode. I like how we're delving with that matter. But at the same time, despite him trying to do normal life things, the headaches are still ever present.
What the fuck are you doing calling my home?
Now listen, I am the only person in this family who doesn't curse. So just do me the favor. I want to see how you're feeling. Is that so horrible?
I'm fine.
It's not easy being abandoned, is it?
Look to yourself.
I had a stroke, Corrado. Did you hear?
Of course I heard. I don't live in Oshkosh.
And I heard you're keeping company with that Catherine Romano.
How does she know?
Never you mind about that.
Ah, she's so sweet. I remember my Johnny told me. She let him feel her up behind the Sons of Italy Hall.
Listen, Olivia, what you don't know could fill a book.
Ouch.
Gee, if she fell into a sewer pipe, she'd come up holding a gold watch in each hand. This was my father's. Actually, it was his uncle's. It's a little sweet, but there's nothing like homemade wine.
The vinegar eggplant.
From 4 years ago. Yeah, take some home.
I can't handle the acidity.
If you like, I could make us some lunch.
Well, why go to the bother? There's a Friendly's on Bloomfield Avenue.
I can't.
Don't you enjoy going out, Corrado?
It's not that I don't enjoy it.
Well, what is it then? Your heart?
No.
Okay, maybe she actually obviously has feelings for him and is lonely and just wants to spend time with, you know, another man. Or obviously she wants some quality time. I don't know why part of me thought she's wearing a wire and just trying to, you know, get him off house arrest and back, you know, possibly incarcerated. I'm not sure, but that's still dwelling in the back of my mind. It'd be a good plan.
The truth is, I can't go out. I'm under house arrest.
Oh, my God. Does it hurt?
It beeps. Sends a signal if I leave the house.
You can't go anywhere? The choices we make, huh?
Occasionally, I can get special permission. Banking, you know, the doctors, certain family obligations. For the most part, though. I understand if you don't want to stay.
I enjoy you, Corrado. I always did. You stay. I'll bring food in.
I think on the History Channel the other night on the American Revolution. You know we're the only country in the world where the pursuit of happiness is guaranteed in writing? You believe that? Hmm? Bunch of fucking spoiled brats. Where's my happiness then?
It's the pursuit that's guaranteed.
Yeah, always a fucking loophole, right? Well, you seem very mellow today.
Let's talk about you.
You seem like you're on drugs, and I'm boring myself to death. I'm ready for the George Sanders long walk here.
Do you know why a shark keeps moving?
They gotta keep moving or they'll die. They can't breathe or something.
There's a psychological condition known as alexithymia, common in certain personalities. The individual craves almost ceaseless action, which enables them to avoid acknowledging the abhorrent things they do.
Abhorrent? What certain personalities?
Antisocial personalities.
My future brother-in-law. Ran over a guy. No reason. Guy's paralyzed. Has to piss into a cathode tube. What happens when these antisocial personalities aren't distracted from the horrible shit they do?
They have time to think about their behavior, how what they do affects other people, about feelings of emptiness and self-loathing haunting them since childhood.
Let me just throw it. I didn't even see it throw.
Hey, Christopher's out.
Oh, a long-lost leader. Somebody must owe him money.
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
How's the clay pigeon?
I'm getting there.
Easy, easy. Take it easy.
You can knock Cardozo law school all you want, but his lawyer says the gun charge will not stick.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We were just talking about, you know, down the docks, driving off some of that Japanese technology. Hesh knows a guy.
Oh, yeah?
I'm having good luck with Swiss Basics moisturizing formula. Yeah, I'll try.
Those two. Is he trying to polish her on his rash?
Goodbye.
One of those days business is quiet.
What the fuck?
Until it's not. I just want to talk about... Did he just dump his rubbish at the front? Okay.
That dipshit Carmine again. Sil, go tell him no speeding in the neighborhood. I'm on it. Come on.
This is a recurring thing.
Carmine, what the fuck's the matter with you?
I just want to quickly, before something goes down here, I want to discuss Melfi and Tony. Their sessions are increasingly becoming like I'm putting more thought and effort. I always have, but I'm just like looking into their sessions more and looking at the behavior of Melfi, because obviously she has that guilt at not helping Tony earlier, but I feel like she's just seeing him now. Like I don't feel like Melfi is helping Tony in a sense of therapy. I just feel like he just uses her as a means to sort of let his problems and anger out, and then if anything he goes out and just continues to do his thing. If anything, he might become an more efficient mobster through her. He might be able to think more strategically because she gives him all of these ideas or like ways to process his like ways just to think things through. I don't know. I just feel like from a therapy standpoint or psychiatrist standpoint, I feel like she's not giving him like coping mechanisms or things to do outside bar the medication to help with his stress. She just asks him open-ended questions, I feel like. And half the time she's so fascinated by him, I feel like she's just curious to delve into the mind of this individual. But I don't know. I feel like she's overwhelmed with guilt. It's so interesting, like seeing her thought process with Tony and how she approaches it. But I feel like she's not helping him. She's not helping. If anything, yeah, he's becoming worse. Yeah, but I like the analogy how she compared him to a shark. Always constantly moving, always looking out for action, and not stop. Paulie.
Doing? Some out of no openings in the post office.
How about those Nets, huh?
Yeah, what a series.
Yeah.
Hey, it's that guy Williams.
Yeah, he's good.
That fourth quarter was amazing.
How the Knicks do?
It was close, really close.
Look at this ass. You guys too fast. He's fucking ignorant shit.
having a friendly conversation with Agent Harris is low key on his ass as well. That was I don't know. It was just like a weird, we sort of have the camera slowly pulling away into this overhead, like bird's eye sort of shot of the corner block, and everyone doing their sort of day-to-day things. And business as usual. There's no mobster activities going on. And it's sort of what Tony's approach was this episode, to stay low key, to not get involved with anything, and to make it look like, he's back at work doing his sanitation and waste management thing. But I really enjoyed this episode because the seed has been planted there again with Richie and the ever so frustration he's going to cause Tony with Uncle June as well. Even though Uncle June's on house arrest, he's still going to cause so many problems, especially with he and Richie having their own way and not even listening to what Tony's saying. What sort of a leader is Tony if he can't keep those in check? Like, especially Richie and Uncle June. He might need to stamp his authority more with those and send a message. Because, like I said, I feel like Richie at the moment is just a headless chicken running around. He's an uncontrollable individual. He needs to be put on a leash. He's free. He's a rabid dog running around. He's doing whatever as he pleases, no matter what Tony tells him. And I feel like the more, like, because Richie has the backing of Uncle June, he just feels like he can, bypass whatever Tony says. So, and yet again, the Melfi-Tony interactions become increasingly and glaringly troubling for me. The way she's just dealing with it. I just feel like she's in a state where I don't know, I feel like her own values, or like the way she sees herself as a psychiatrist, she felt like she let Tony down by leaving him initially, or like, not finishing up with him. And obviously wants to see him more often to help him out. And although that might have been the intention initially when they got back for her to cure him, to get on the right path, I feel like she's just submitted now. I just feel like she's given up on that and is just overwhelmed with curiosity about this individual, his mindset. And yeah, he just uses her as a individual to vent to and tell all these problems. He's not afraid anymore to hide, like, or use his code words as he was using before. Like, she knew from earlier on in the season about him and what he was, but yeah, now he's fully open to it. It's like an open line, baby. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that continues to play. And I hope you guys are enjoying these reactions. As always, it's been your Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.